We have commentators laughing at this.
Washington has done that incredibly well so far. Reese missed the first one, still with it, blocked.
They realized that they were laughing and then quickly stopped themselves. Like, oh, I can't laugh. I'm live right now. I can't laugh. I'm live right now. Let me let me get real serious.
The basketball world is witnessing yet another twist in what may be the most perplexing endorsement saga in recent memory. Angel Reese keeps making headlines, but not for the right reasons. Her on-court highlights feel more like blooper reels, prompting broadcasters to lower the volume rather than cue the replay. And with her signature Reebok shoe slated for a 2026 release, whispers are growing louder among insiders. This could be the priciest misstep since someone decided the XFL was a sound business idea.
Washington Mystics just put belt to ass on Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. Sonia Citron was out there cooking with hot grease. Stir the pot. Stir the pot. Keep cooking, Sonia. That was a show. She put on a flat-out show versus Angel Reese in the Chicago Sky. Boy, did they ruin Angel Reese's home.
Onto the court. Statisticians across the country brace themselves, and not out of excitement. In her sophomore season, she's managed the nearly impossible, shooting just 31.5% on layups while ranking third in the league in layup attempts. Let that sink in. We're talking about a 6 feet 3 inches professional athlete consistently missing shots that most high school JV players could make blindfolded.
Chicago Bravado once again got their ass kicked. Angel Reese was so bad last night, the announcers calling the game, they were laughing at her performance. Check out some highlights for yourself. Well, KC, you always do this. You select a couple of bad plays and try to convince us that Angel Reese isn't a superstar.
Angel Reese's point-blank inefficiency has officially crossed over into the realm of unintentional comedy. It's almost a mathematical anomaly. How can someone so close to the rim miss this often? In one unforgettable stretch against the New York Liberty, she missed 4 consecutive putback attempts in just 12 seconds, 2 of them swatted away like fly balls. The clip spread like a TikTok trend gone rogue, but not because it was impressive. It became a crash course in turning routine basketball into full-blown performance art.
This was an epic embarrassment, bro. Remember, this is a pro basketball player. Won a national championship. Their calling card they'd like to hang over is she beat Caitlin Clark. Remember that. Watch this.
Russell with the miss. Angel Reese picks it up, what she's good at. Getting another offensive rebound. She says, "Kenny, that. How about another?" Persistence trying to pay off. Jones gets a piece. Angel Reese won't give up. Jones with another block.
Are you serious?
At first glance, Angel Reese's 44.4% field goal percentage might seem respectable, until you realize the majority of her attempts come from right under the rim. For context, most pros finish layups at a 70 to 80% clip. Somehow, Reese has turned the most basic shot in basketball into a glorified coin toss.
Cycle, the Angel Reese, face up, oh, here we go. Oh, snap, cook up, crossover, crossover, right to the rack, and but we got our own rebound. Beautiful, we got our own offensive rebound. Here we go again, a little bit of travel action in there. And we missed another, but don't worry, we grabbed our second rebound. Let me just posture up real quick, talk my ish. You can't guard me, point forward.
Perhaps the clearest sign of how dire Angel Reese's shooting woes have become is the reaction from the broadcast booth. These are seasoned NBA and WNBA commentators, professionals who can turn a basic free throw into a pulse-pounding moment. But when Reese drives to the rim, even they stumble, their voices cracking under the weight of disbelief as they try to dress up yet another missed bunny. You can hear the hesitation, and occasionally, the despair.
With her dominant performances in June, she earned her All-Star selection. But these aren't just a couple of bad plays. These aren't bloopers. These aren't rare moments. This is the norm. The same thing happened last week when the Chicago Bravado got their ass kicked by the Minnesota Linkers. I don't have to convince you that Angel Reese has no impact on winning. Just look at her record. Look at her resume in the WNBA.
If you're enjoying the show, don't forget to subscribe, because at this point, it's pure entertainment. During a recent game, after yet another baffling miss at the rim, one commentator couldn't help but let out a chuckle on air. And this wasn't the light-hearted laugh that follows an unexpected blunder. It was the sound of disbelief, of a professional voice cracking under the weight of second-hand embarrassment. When the people paid to hype every dribble start laughing at your game, you've crossed a threshold most athletes never even sniff. The viral clips speak for themselves. Missed layup compilations, millions of views, circus music layered over slow-motion replays. It's not just content, it's content with commentary. Unfortunately, this isn't the kind of viral fame that boosts shoe sales. It's the kind that keeps Reebok's marketing team awake at night, wondering how it all went so wrong.
Inside, and Washington has done that incredibly well so far. Reese missed the first one, still with it, blocked.
Go through All-Star break, we come back, 9 turnovers. We sit out with a back injury, we come back, can't make a fundamentally sound layup. Maybe they rushed you back from injury. Tyler Marsh, did you rush her back from injury? Tyler Marsh, I'm looking.
While individual struggles can sometimes be overlooked on a winning team, Angel Reese's issues are spotlighted under the harsh glow of the Chicago Sky's spectacular inability to secure victories. Sitting at 7-21, the Sky have fused Reese's shooting woes with a level of team play that would make a rec league squad look organized. They are currently riding an 8-game losing streak, and, perhaps most ironically, they've gone 0-5 without Reese during her recent absence due to a back injury. It creates a fascinating paradox. The team can't seem to win with her, but they are somehow even worse without her. It's like watching someone complain about a broken air conditioner, while the entire house is on fire.
Expert in math, but it looks like Angel Reese wins 1 out of every 3 games. If I remember correctly, Angel Reese has beaten a team with a winning record once this season. So you tell me how Angel Reese impacts.
Coach Tyler Marsh has done his best to spin the situation with measured optimism, but even his most diplomatic soundbites can't hide the core issue. The Chicago Sky have built their identity around a player whose most reliable skill is fueling blooper reels. When your star is best known for missing layups that wouldn't challenge a blindfolded 7th grader, any talk of championship aspirations gets downgraded to wishful thinking. Then there's Reebok, which, under the leadership of Shaquille O'Neal, made Angel Reese the face of its basketball reboot. On paper, it looked like a calculated risk, a young player with a massive social following and plenty of upside. But paper plans have a way of folding under pressure. This one is starting to resemble a crumpled origami swan. CEO Todd Krinsky went so far as to liken Reese to cultural icons like Shaquille O'Neal and Allen Iverson, claiming she held the same game-changing potential. The comparison might have aimed for inspiration, but it lands closer to satire when you remember that Shaq and AI were, well, dominant basketball players. Reese, by contrast, seems locked in a trajectory that begins at the rim and ends with the ball bouncing helplessly into the stands. Now, industry insiders are starting to ask the uncomfortable question. Did Reebok even understand what they were buying? Because when you sign an athlete as the face of your brand, you're not just investing in what they are, you're betting on who they'll become. And in Reese's case, that bet is looking more and more like a bust.
I went to school with. I'm not going to follow people who are not friends of mine, but acquaintances, right? Again, you don't have to, I'm not going to do that to you. But again, sometimes I'd be looking at their page and bro, you are fucking lucky. Cause I wanted to unfollow you so fucking bad, but again, I'm not no celeb, so I ain't going to do it. But I low-key be plotting on niggas to unfollow me, just so I could be like, bitch! I don't even fuck with you like that. For real, for real. And a lot of times I be wanting to unfollow people because a lot of people don't even really post on.
Perhaps the most merciful twist in this ongoing basketball saga has been Angel Reese's recent back injury, which has sidelined her for several games. While no one celebrates an injury, her absence has offered a brief reprieve from the weekly carousel of missed layups and basketball basics gone wrong. The timing couldn't have been better, or more convenient. Just as social media reached saturation levels with viral clips of her blown point-blank shots, Reese disappeared from the court, giving fans a much-needed break and Reebok's marketing team a few precious weeks to figure out how to sell sneakers tied to someone best known for not scoring. The injury also spared fans from what could have been a nationally televised mismatch of mythic proportions. Her absence coincided with a game against the Indiana Fever, led by her college rival, Caitlin Clark, who has not only adjusted to the pro game but is thriving in it. Without Reese in the lineup, we were all spared from witnessing what might have been the most lopsided head-to-head since David versus Goliath. If David had been blindfolded and Goliath had a jump shot.
A good game, 22 points, 13 rebounds, but she shot terribly. She got bailed out so many times, throwing up brick layups, getting phantom foul calls from the refs. She did make 10 of 11 free throws, so that is good. 6 of 16 from the floor is not good at all. 0 of 1 from 3. She was a -11. Listen, man, Kiki Area Fan got the best.